list of Nigerians who they do God's work. You know, the ones who they do God's work. I go start by some OG where don't do God work. They don't do among. We know they give them credit enough for the thing where they don't do. Listen to this music, you go understand who I want to call first. Listen.
Our government pardon. Then I want give it to Manjabo. My God, cause if I get home and I get work, my brother now I will go take some fight. Hey, the government that we good. At least I mean the one we poor man picking make we all die in vain. The reason getting richer why the poor man a die each and every day. We remain the same. Our government pardon. Then I want give get to Manjabo. My God, cause if I get home and I get
Yes,
work,
yes,
my
you know.
brother.
Yes, now you know. You know who I want to call. Number one, from the old past, as in now guys would say they don't do God work for Nigeria, but we know they give them credit enough. Because like say they be prophets, they even see what thing they happen now before it happen. In fact, they happen that time, but they still see up their boss to talk about that. So no other person from my in no particular order for this place. The first person by African China. China, you do God work. You good work, God work. I never hear anything from you for a long time, and I mean I don't know if you do new song or whatever. I never hear any song, but for the one way you do before, my guy, you do God work. Anybody tell you that and say you don't do God work, the person they crazy. You do God's work. Do God's work. So number two for this list, in no particular order, listen to this song.
Some reality right here. Turn up my microphone. Shit. Russ, I been turn my microphone on. Shit. It's time to hear some reality. 204. Abdul Karim. What up?
Nigeria jaga jaga. Everything's scatter. For one day suffer. Bossa. Gunshot in the air. Nigeria jaga jaga.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything's scatter.
You get the idea. You're getting the point. No other person than the man himself, the fearless musician himself, Idris Abdul Karim, my brother. Wherever you there, you do God's work, and you still they do God's work. Because I see you for one show where, one comedy show where AY do. I see what you do there. You still come out and you no fear. They call president and they say Nigeria jaga jaga. I see what you do that day. That's why you did this list. Until tomorrow, you'll be one of the guys I respect the most for the music industry, because you use your craft to take the promote, a better thing for Nigeria. And I've never seen you do anything divisive. In fact, man, you did do God's work. I greet you, Oga Idris Abdul Karim. I greet you. One of the guys who I respect, and people know they give you enough credit for what you don't do and what you keep they do. The way they speak up for Nigeria. But I tell you guys, just know, say they do God's work. So, brother, they do God's work wherever you do. And God bless you. Another person where they do God's work, who I can call here. Next person, like I said, in no particular order. Now, a guy, everybody know what they do. Omo Yele Showore, you're doing God's work. Let me tell you, bro. They do God's work. Whatever you do, what they do that. In fact, you be evangelist. As long as I'm concerned, they do God's work. They do God's, as in God work where they do not be small, and keep doing it. And pray, say God will strengthen you. Whatever you hold sacred, go strengthen you. Go die before your time. Because Nigeria need people like you. You are doing God's work. Then fourth person why they call for this list. I want my say every time I hear am talk, if I hear am talk, they kill me as they talk. It go make me, I go say, man. Because the man a human rights lawyer and an activist he be. Now those kind of people say they get as in normally they feel just keep quiet, just they enjoy themselves. But anytime when you come out, you go talk, everybody see truth. Everybody see truth about government, you go talk am. And I don't watch many of your videos. So none other than, I don't know whether I will call him barrister or a lawyer or human rights activist, because him be all of them, but me I they call him patriotic Nigerian. His name na Dele Farotimi. Oga Dele Farotimi. You don't know me. None of these people they call know me. They don't know who I am, and I don't even care because not be my matter, not be me. What is they important? Now make Nigeria give respect to who respect is due to, and make we know say now only united now will we win. United now will we win. So and the people where they do God's work, we guys appreciate them. I appreciate you, Ogadele Farotimi. I appreciate you. You're doing God's work. Keep doing the God's work. Nigeria go better one day. The next person on this list, where they do God's work currently, and he's doing it every day, seriously. Yes, like I said, don't be everything where he do, and they agree with, as with the human being, they cannot agree with everything what person they do. But the question is, most things what they do, how you see them. Mostly, they do God's work. Very dark man, they do God's work. Nobody they talk rubbish about you, they talk bullshit. Very dark man. They do God's work. If you watch this video, whether you see them or don't see them, anyway, people say I go tell you, they don't tell you. They do God's work. My word don't mean anything. Like, I'm nobody to say stuff we go, carry weight. But what they talk, they say, people supposed to give you, we supposed to respect people where they do waiting will not go feed do. Especially when they do the right thing, or maybe say they do bad thing, what will not go feed do. But when they do good things, what will not go feed do. Guys go the praise, guys they support the person. Very dark man, they do God's work. They do God's work. They do God's work big time. Another person for this list, maybe say, Yon. Maybe they go do that, say, I don't know the woman, or I don't know. I say, oh, but which will be this one? But all through I don't watch your video, they do God's work, die. They do God's work. And I wish say people plenty like you for Nigeria. Now, not other person than a lady I they see online, now they follow her, I know her before, I said it before. They call her Mama P. Mama P, they do God's work. Mama P, they do God's work. Whoever it be, whoever give you the courage, continue. Continue, they tell you, many people go join soon. Because now, this is the wave, the movement is started. This is a wake-up call for everybody. We know, so everybody now don't see. Now, just don't hard now. They don't read. Whether you be the person they give money before you did, they talk rubbish. By the time you hit your family, you go hit your village, hit your people, you go know say, okay, it's bad, they reach everybody. You go know say, if only you eat, the rest of your village never eat. Say, oh boy, it's bad. If only your family they feed, the rest of they feed. You know good, you be poor man. So Mama P, for what they do God's work. I hear what you do to the whether a labor guy, Abure, I don't know what they call him, I don't know the name where I watched the thing for Instagram this morning. I waiting follow make me one of two even motivate me to do this video. Just to praise people like you, motivate you guys to keep going. They do God's work. They do God's work. Nigerians, we guys give this woman a flower. And we guys join this. This is a call, it's a wake-up call for everybody. This fight is not left for these people I mentioned alone because the whole country guys come up. But let me finish the list. I will tell us what we go do. Another person where they do God's work, where they amazing. Guy, anyway you did. That's when I see the talk, I dey learn. A guy where his name like Peter Aka. Peter Aka, wherever you did, Peter Aka, they do God's work. I tell you, they do God's work. In fact, to be evangelists, just everybody I call here today will not be. And okay, make anybody not call here content say you don't know what the meaning of evangelist. Yeah, they argue for who goes school or who don't know what the evangelist be. You understand? I know that's your own definition. My own say anybody where they fight for common people. For me, the evangelist. Let me say one rescue people life. You understand? So Peter Aka, they do God's work, and wherever he holds sacred, brother, your power no go less. They do God's work. They do God's work. Come on. Abba. The guy, they do God's work. Who be person who I never mentioned? Who I they forget? Make I check the list again. I don't call African China. Mama P, they the list. Omo Yele Sowore, they the list. Idris Abdul Karim, they here. Very dark man, they here. Peter Aka. Get one guy they shout. Where? I take no. Now the guy they shout P1 Real Estate. P1 Real Estate. It will be them. Scott Aguma. Scott Aguma, they do God's work. I mean, I agree with everything way they talk, like the last video where you make, but it no matter what I think, because at the end of the day, everybody get their perspective. I'm not going to say, it's bad to say because you don't agree with one to a person talk. Now me say the person they do bad or true. Don't be so. You they do God's work, guy, you be evangelist. You see that way they do, start, they make videos. That thing way they do, now they change society. Make a video, when you see bad thing that happen, make the video, post it out, let people see it. That's how society change. Because if you don't call out people, waiting they kill society in a silence of the citizens. Any authoritarian government, they succeed under silence of the people. So once the people keep quiet, now they do more. So what you're doing is evangelism. In fact, you're doing God's work, Scott Aguma. You know, you're doing God's work. Like I said, again, I didn't agree with everything you said in your last video where they talk about Tinubu building Lagos or whatever. Say, if not waiting people talk, if your Bible talk so. So I understand what you talk for the video. Most I understood it, but some of the stuff I don't agree, but that doesn't mean that you're not doing God's job. Brother, you do God's work. You know, Scott Aguma, you do God's work. I hope so you will see this video. Understand so you deserve your flower. Say get people where we say genuinely like what you do, and will feel support what you do and encourage people to do the same. So another guy where they here, two more people. So this guy, now comedy they do. But now him be the only comedian we say if I begin watching program, I know they skip. If I dey watch him, I know they skip because the guy he just be like say, what did they do now? He just carry mirror, put for front of our politicians, make they see themselves. Now what in comedy do? The guy name na Kevin Black. Whether na your real name, I don't know, but now the name why I see Kevin Black, comedian Kevin Black. Guy, you dey do God's work. You never know what they do. The truth be say we have to keep going if we want change. We have to keep going. You do God's work. I want to make you know that you are doing God's work. Kevin Black. You know, when you see this video, you know, say, Nigerian Ninja say, you they do God's work, confirm. And many people supposed to do the same way they do. Then there was a lady, last but not the least. Understand that this list is in no particular order. I'm just talking about people I have seen that I think they are doing God's work, and I think there should be standard for Nigerians to follow. There was a lady I saw, the one who, her name is Rita, Ushi, maybe Rita Ushi. That was the lady when they complained, say, waiting they happened to them, she be youth cop at that time, you know, where they talk about the state of Nigeria, how inflation don't make hunger one by people. Where we say, even the National Youth Service, as shameful as they are, whether the Nigerian Youth Service or whatever they call them, they seize that girl certificate after her youth service, where I see say Showore even go there, try to help intervene for the matter. So that girl do God's work. Because what did she do? Now sometimes say a lot of people don't get balls to do. A lot of people don't get balls to do and to call out an institution, because we all know say that institution corrupt. It'll be today. Now one or bit two people get performed on the youth service. Institution corrupt die. Nigeria youth service corrupt. Like every other institution in Nigeria, they are very, very corrupt. Not be today. So for you to get mine, call them out. You do, in fact, girl, you do God work. If you see this video, know say you do God work. You understand? So whether anybody like them or not, I don't want to make you change. All these people I call, make I tell you. Now no gas change. Because what you know they do, now God's work, and this is the only solution to the state of Nigeria for the minute. First of all, if you know any other Nigerian person where they do God's work, where they do things not for himself, I'm talking about selfless people. People whose services whose actions are meant to change the trajectory of Nigeria. People will say, what did they do? Did they expose these governments? And they are doing things to help to change, no matter how little they are. Add them on the comment section, because they deserve us to praise them. Again, now let me go into the main thing. Nigeria gets 774 local government. Even though most of us only know governors. Most of us follow presidents. But I need to tell you guys, say, in each local government, which is 774 local government, you see all the names I call for this list. We need at least one type of person where fit into all these people I call for each state. Just in case you don't understand what I talk. If you go to any local government in Nigeria, we need one person where be like Scott Aguma there. We need one Showore there. We need one Kevin Black there. We need one, African China there. We need one Idris Abdul Karim there. We need one, the list goes on. You see, those people I mentioned there, we need a copy of them. Nobody said, since they don't divide themselves those places. We need one person representing this kind of thing where these people they do for the 774 local governments in Nigeria. I want to tell you, the wave have started. Imagine we have 774 local governments. So we have 774 people. Okay, this list, so I think that by 10. There are 10 people on that list, right? If I'm not mistaken. There are 10 people when I mention here. Okay, I see them again. So that I will tell, that way we will understand better what they try to talk. So we have, let's say, one. I'm coming, guys. So the people on that list. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these 10, imagine we have 774 local governments. So we have a replication of 10 people like this for each local government. 10 in each local government. Tell me why they not go change. Why the country not go good. So if you think there are enough people now, there are not enough people. I only call these people names to encourage others to join the race. Join the conversation. Nigeria must change. That's the change needs to be pushed by all of us. So nobody go do a more. If one of the way to make Oyibo people say Oyibo they look for how they want to carry the one wanna get, come feed their people. So now then go change Nigeria. They waste your time. We need for 774 local government within Nigeria. 10 people will be like this 10 why I don't mention for this video. Wake up, make them wake up. The sleeping time don't they over. 10 people go do repeated the same thing. Find those things, expose them. When music they sing, use your music. Use your music as your voice. You be comedian, use your comedian as your comedy as your voice. You be if you say you want change for Nigeria, follow so wearing a suit. You don't have to be exactly like Showore. What I'm saying is you have to stand up in that your local government and say, no, we want change for real. You understand? So if we have 10 of these same people I mentioned in each local government in Nigeria, then we are ready for change. We are ready for change. For that 774 local government, make I tell her, imagine if the 774 local government are on their toes. All the chairman, they on their toes. You say, oh boy, there are people here, they disturb me for this local government. They disturb me to do my work well. Then they go do their work well because accountability sometimes come because of supervision. Supervision and inspection, then they bring accountability sometimes. I observed something once. People used to say, oh, Igbo people know they drive Igbo people know they do anyhow. If you see them for road, they go quiet. I did Europe one day. I don't forget the country where it be now. But waiting, I go tell you, say that day, I don't know what happened. Lights can't go off. Nobody say they do NEPA. Something happened. It's either thunder or whatever happened. As that light go off, the whole drivers confused. They don't even know whether one go left or go right. Everybody come begin to panic. What am I trying to say? The reason why people know they behave well now because of nothing to serve as deterrent. As imagine say traffic light, everybody drive like idiots. If traffic light dey and the police they walk the way police they work for Europe here, where say they stop you or it don't be for you. No cutting corner. No be say on my tribe. No be say on my culture. Oh, no be say give me 20,000 naira. Give me this money. The law will meet you for where your fuck up dey. The law will treat you fuck up. So imagine say if not so it be. That's how accountability works. And we can help that accountability by inspecting these people through constantly exposing the way they know they do, where the things where they hide, make sure say the things where they're about to do wrong. If you push them, we check them, those checks and balances go make them change. So we need people across the 774 local governments to, join this race, join the conversation. Join the conversation. We have to participate if we want the country to change. Okay, so I know we could digress. That's an advice for the whole Nigerians. Everybody will watch this video. Share this video to your friends to send to their friends. This is the type of viral video that everybody should watch. This is a viral video. If you watch this video and you don't share them, you don't like Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. Share it until the people I mentioned here see this video. Share it until your friends see this video and hear this instruction. Your phone is your power. Video where you need to video. Talk where you need to talk. Wake up, speak up, and the change is a must. Then you can see that you can wake up and say, hey, I've done my bit. Don't be on the internet and be insulting people there. That's not where we need you to be insulting people. We need you to get to action. You know, we have to. All the 774 local governments by next election in 2027 are supposed to be filled. Those offices are supposed to be filled with only the people who won't work. Because they don't say, oh boy, it'll be business as usual. If they don't want work, get away from there. Because they don't see the people serious. Then at governorship level, the same thing repeated. You go see, that's how our change will happen. Because if we have a set of people who know they're serious, and we are not serious, one of the unserious of us also enter the office, and you're expecting changes. Now, lie, hunger, go the wire people they go. A word they said is a word enough for the wise. Do the needful. And for the people I mentioned, say, they do God's work, keep up doing the good work, continue doing the God work, and just know that when they see you, Nigerians are seeing you, and then more people are coming on board. The change is a must. No more sleep. The change is a must. Enjoy your day, guys.